You're watching The Ugly Inside? Subscribe below.
So a case of deja vu on Wednesday night. It's Palace in the Cup, in the League Cup, Nick. What are we expecting from this one? I'm expecting a bit more rotation.
Yeah, I think there'll be a lot of rotation, but I think we've got the squad to rotate, as it was shown against Sparta Prague last week. You know, the players who are not starting can come in and do a job. So I'm hopeful that we'll progress in this. We've got to fight on all fronts, and at the end of the day, I've said this a lot, but I'd rather win a cup than finish 7th in the league.
What sort of players can we expect to have an appearance on Wednesday night? I mean, you got James Ward-Prowse, Harry Reid on the fringes of the first team place.
Yeah, I mean, I'd like to see people come in. I'd like to see Jay Rodriguez come in and have a good game, a full game. Harrison Reid, yeah, you know, he's in a congested midfield, but, you know, you've got to keep him there. You know, we've just got to keep the squad going. We've got 20-odd players now who are internationals, and they're good enough to come in and win games. So that's it, keep them rotated. One
player that stands out to me, actually, is Florian Gardos. He may not be fully match fit yet, but do you think he will start in the Cup on Wednesday against Palace?
The answer is probably no, because he hasn't played any football this season. He played earlier in the pre-season, and then he's got some mysterious injury, and we've not really heard how bad or how good or whatever it is. So, you know, Florian Gardos has not played now in 18 months in any first-team action. So, you know, we signed him for a reason. And, you know, he looked reasonable at times, but I don't think he'll be back for the Palace game.
And talking of some other fringe players, you think Alex McCarthy might start this one? I think you know, Forster might be given a rest. You know, in the capital, is it still the Capital One Cup or the Football League Cup, whatever it is now? Alex McCarthy.
Yeah, no, I mean, you know, it's obviously his old club, so he'll be seeking to do well. And I think again, I like Fraser Forster as a goalkeeper, but you know. When he did his knee without any real impact on it, you know, you're always thinking, is he a little bit glass in the terms of injury? So, yeah, I'd like to see Alex McCarthy come in and show what he can do. You've got to keep everyone involved.
And there's of course, this stigma with Premier League clubs not taking the League Cup seriously. Obviously, Arsenal most notoriously known for playing their kids, but I think we'll expect to see some of our first teamers players, you know, at least 4 or 5 playing on Wednesday.
Definitely, but I mean, we've got a good squad, and I mean, I think the League Cup and the FA Cup will start to come up in priority for a lot of clubs, because there's 6 big clubs. You add Leicester to it, who won the league, that's 7, and then you've got teams like West Ham, who are obviously not doing too well, and ourselves coming up. They want to be there and playing in Europe, and Chelsea and Liverpool are not in Europe. They would have been if they'd have won the League Cup last season.
Now, Palace, we've seen them win 4-1 today at home to Stoke. Do you think Nell will be up for this game on Wednesday? Obviously, last 3 years in a row that we've played them in the Cup, either League Cup or FA Cup.
They'll be up for it. I mean, you know, Alan Pardew is an ex-Saints manager. He's good, but he knows as well as anyone. You know, you've got to get success. Palace played in the Cup final last season. They enjoyed it. You know, they didn't enjoy Europe this season because they lost. They'll be looking again to try and do something like that. And we as Saints fans, we want that. You know, I'm fed up with, we don't want mid-table obscurity. We want to be winning cups or at least getting a cup finals. And, you know, if you're not finishing in the top 6 or top 5 and qualifying for Europe, you need to be having a bit of excitement elsewhere, and the cups provide it. And I think that will start to become apparent in the next few years.
And quickly, let's give us a score prediction, mate.
3-1 Saints. You know, we're going to bring the Eagles down.
Well, there you have it, guys. Let us know in the comments below what you think of Wednesday's game against Palace. A case of deja vu. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more.